second grade, Module 3, Lesson 10. Okay, Lesson 10 on Module 3. Rudy, is that a raised hand? What? Can you possibly stay for our lesson? Or is it an emergency? Go quickly. All right, those of you who are going to stay, we're going to practice counting by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Please cap your markers. You guys don't need to be writing anything right now. Okay, not yet. Don't worry about it. All right, thank you. I appreciate the enthusiasm, Amy, for writing your tens, but just don't worry about it right now, okay? All right, now, did you guys know, and maybe you remember from when I was doing or you saw when I was doing the hundreds chart over there with the first graders, that you got Danny and Miranda. It is not your chit chat time. Y'all think I can't see. They think I'm blind and deaf, apparently. All right, I'm not blind or deaf. When you're counting down, you are counting up the hundreds chart. You can do it in any number, still going to the tens. So did you know you can count from 9 and still be counting by tens? 9, 19, 29, 39, 49. What would come next? Amy? 59. Excellent. 59, 69, 79, 89, 99, and then next would be 109. If you notice, my 10 spot is going up one each time, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it goes up one time. We're still counting by tens. Okay, we could do that from any spot, right? If we were at 8, 18, 28, 38, 48, 58, 68, 78, 88, 98, 108. You're still going up by 10 each time.
What the heck is this thing?
Oh my gosh, I just blew your minds. Okay. So we're going to erase that. I need you guys to listen very carefully now. Listen very, very carefully. We're going to do our application word problem. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Who I haven't bothered in a while. Ashlyn thinks it's her. I haven't bothered you in a while. All right. Ashlyn says I haven't. Ashlyn is a second grader. She was playing in the attic and found an old dusty trunk. When she opened it, she found things that belonged to her grandmother. There was a cool collection of old coins and bills in an album. Uh-oh. Two of you were in the bathroom at the same time. Ooh. That's not supposed to happen. Because Luis parked himself in there, I guess, for longer than I realized. Okay. Next time that happens, Rudy, if there's somebody else in the bathroom, you leave and come back. Okay? And then I'll send you back down after they come back. You don't stay in there. Okay? Same with anybody. If I accidentally send more than one kid from, because I forgot that one went already, because anyway, I thought they came back. I didn't realize. You guys come back and go after they come back, okay? Because we got to keep social distancing. All right. I'm going to finish my story, so you guys need to keep listening. So she was in the attic. She found a cool collection of old coins and bills in an album. One bill was worth $1,000. Wow. Wow. Ashlyn lay there and started daydreaming. She thought about how good it would feel to give as many people as she could a $10 bill. She thought about how it had felt on her birthday last year when she got a card from her uncle with a $10 bill inside. But even more, she thought about how lucky she felt one snowy, cold day walking to school when she found a $10 bill in the snow. Maybe she could quietly hide the $10 bill so lots of people could feel as lucky as she did on that cold day. She thought to herself, I wonder how many $10 bills are equal to a $1,000 bill. I wonder how many people I could bring a lucky day to. Okay? So what is the question? What is it that we want to solve in that whole? That was like a fun little story problem. Told us a whole story. Now, Rudy, why didn't you have your stuff ready before you went to the bathroom? You should have had all your stuff ready before you went. So you're not wasting time now. All right. What is it that we're trying to solve? What is it? Sophia, turn around. Troy?
That one was something how many $10 bills in 1,000.
Exactly. We say, okay, how many tens are in 1,000? How many $10 bills are in 1,000? That's the question that we want to solve. How many $10 bills are in 1,000? Okay? I want you to think about that. We've done that song, remember, the Number Rock song on place value. I'm going to play that again for you guys real quick. I'm going to play that again for you real quick. I think I have that up here. Well, I just need to do it again. Hold on. Number Rock, place value. And that really is a great song because it's so catchy. It's so catchy and it sticks in your head. Okay, it's such a great song. It sticks in your head, and it really helps you guys think about how many tens are in each one of those things. Okay, so we're gonna go to that video. We're gonna listen to that real quick. And then we're going to so it's less important for you to see it, more important for you to hear it. So
picking pairs, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all the fitness I got. One's place value 9. So I picked another pair and made a group of 10. Fitted to back
perfectly even.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I had to keep picking pairs of hunger I had to feed. So I picked another 10, and that led to 1 bog 100.
Pair bumped me on the head, and I said,
10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. I rode my bike 1 mile, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and in a little while, another mile made 1 group of 10. A little voice inside my head said,
keep going, I know you can.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I never knew I had so many miles inside me. The end of my trip was coming up ahead. I rode 10 more miles and reached 100.
There's that little voice inside my head said,
what?
10 ones make 10.
I
Groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. After the bell rang at 8 o'clock, I started playing with my base 10 blocks. I stacked up 9, then 1 more made 10, then 10 tens equal 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Another 100 would fit in the hundred space. I had to write 1 group in the thousands place. Then I played the air bass. 10 ones some say 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. 10 ones make 10. 10 groups some say 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. 10 groups of 1,000 equal 10,000. 10,000 make 100,000. And 10 of those make 1 million. And the pattern has no end.
All right.
Visit numberrock.com for exclusive
You
content,
should
lesson
visit
materials,
Number
and
Rock because they're awesome, but you can also visit their channel on YouTube. Okay, they've got a great channel. They've got a ton of different math songs and everything else, but let's stop presenting. I need your eyes and your ears up here, second graders. I need you to give me those 5, that quiet, what is it? I can't remember. I need to make my poster so I can actually see that. See what it is. It's like eyes up, quiet mouths, quiet hands, something, active bodies. Louise, if you're going to intentionally be rude and disruptive, then you can go see my friends in the office and talk to them. But if you're going to sit there and be polite gentlemen, then I would love to have you. Okay. All right. So we're going to keep going. So remember, our question was, Ashlyn sitting there, she found her $1,000 bill, and she wanted to know how many days she could make lucky if she had, how many $10 bills are in $1,000. How many people could she give a really good day? Okay, and tilt my thing back so you guys can see that. And I kind of wrote, whoo! Oh my gosh, there's too many death traps in this classroom. But as I'm trying to skirt the perimeter over here, because I've got my 6+ feet away from the kiddos. So I try to write that as like 10 ones make 10, right? 10 ones make a group of 10. 10 tens make 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. So I want you guys to think about that. Okay? 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 is 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. Okay, and I'm going to erase that, and I want you guys on your board, and I'm going to give you guys a few minutes, and if you're at home, you should also get out your whiteboard. I like whiteboards because you just get they're easy. Louise, make sure you're keeping your hands to yourself when you walk through this classroom, okay? But I want you guys to just do a little work. Think what you think. Remember our song and what it tells us. And how many 10s are going to be in that group of 1,000, okay? So work for a couple minutes on your whiteboard. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to do that, a little bit of time to work on your whiteboards and see what you can find out, and then we'll talk about it, okay? So you get some time to work on your whiteboard, okay? And then we're going to talk about it. I'm going to put on a timer. Okay, guys, when should you go to the restroom? During your work by yourself time. That's when you should be asking to go, not during our lesson time. So if you can at all hold it and stay for our lesson and do the work, that's more important, right? Then if it's an emergency, go, okay? But you guys need to start thinking about if you've got to go to the restroom, do not do it during our actual instruction time, okay? Because that's not the best time when you've got other times that you can go.
You'll miss out.
You'll miss out on the instruction. That's the real important part. So you miss out on the stuff.
And you'll ask you what are you doing?
Right, and then Miss Kennison loses her mind. So get to work. Louise, get to work. See if you can figure out. You have a whiteboard right there. Don't tell me you don't have what you need. You have a whiteboard right in front of you. What can you do in order to find out how many $10 bills are in 1,000? Okay, I've got your timer on. Do your best work. Do I expect you all to have the answer 100% done? Okay. Okay, work quietly, try. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. Okay, Jimmy, turn on your computer. It's plugged in. Get to work. It is working. Ay. Did you take out the plug? All right. There it goes. It's turning on. Now sign in and get to work. You do not sit there and do nothing. I plugged it in, not so you could sit there and do nothing, but so you could do your work. Honey, try to solve the problem. Think about that. 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 make 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. Right? Just think about that. Try to solve it. But Sophia, you need to try doing some work. Because sitting there and doing nothing, you'll never solve your problem. Here's your tape. Rudy, you had it yesterday and I did not see it on the floor. So unless you swiped it and took it home in your backpack, it should be in your desk. But if you would put it back in your bin, like where it belongs, then it would be a lot easier to find. So guys, after today, when you put your stuff away, please put your markers back in your bins so they can be found easily, or in that little space at the front of your desk where you can put pencils and stuff, so that you're not losing them on a daily basis. Rudy, do you have 2 workbooks there, sweetie, or is that just your workbook and your journal? It's your journal and your workbook. Okay. So put all those pencils, whatever's in the bottom, put them in the bin where they belong, sweetie. You have a pencil box, so make sure all your pencils, everything else get put into that pencil box. Amy. Come on, honey. Did you find it, Rudy? Put that paper in your backpack. Did you find it? It should be in there. It was not on the floor. Did you look in your pencil box to see if you put it back?
I did look in mine.
Okay, look in your backpack to see if for whatever reason you decided to put it in your backpack. You shouldn't have, but maybe you did. I don't know, maybe you lost your head and put it in your backpack. Amy, a number bond is not going to help you solve that. So I wouldn't do a number one. There were some papers, trying to find what they were. Investment page and sprint. Yeah, not everyone has its and then this one, that was probably, that would probably be, that was, I didn't, that probably wasn't the one that I used. Because I think part of work is 34 with sprint pages and instead we or something. Okay. Yeah, because I think what happened, I think on this one was like the sprint pages, and then they had the end of pass assessment or the end of the exit ticket, and then they had the assessment. So that's what it was. That's on that one. So that's what it was. And we should have probably something similar to that also on the second grade one. They had a sprint, they had a sprint setup, and then they had the assessment. And then probably we can do that somewhere. Because that probably is because they do the same kind of thing pretty cheap with sprints and then after that. Yeah, you have to look, so you can't look at the page number right there. You have to look at the page number. Yeah, yep. So yeah, that's, and that's what I was doing too. So on these, that's the page number up there, not the page number one. These are underlined. So essentially, all you need to make sure is you start from the second grade, it's 10, what you need in a unit. So this would be 10, this one's 11, and then 12. Essentially like that. So that should be, and then 46 also in here on its own. But you'll push that like that. So that's why you yeah. And then, sorry, I should have done. So this one is, so this is. But yes, this one, so that was page 46. 45, 46, that's the one I need to carry. So yeah, that because I put like printed on its own. But, yes. Oh, that's why I put it on its own. So yeah, so that's the one that I need. Yep. Okay. All right, second graders, thank you for being patient. You guys are awesome. First graders, what are you guys doing? Did I tell first graders to put their stuff away? Oh, you guys heard the timer and thought it was time to go? That timer wasn't your timer, but Let's see. I will check the time though to see what we think. We do have a few more minutes. You guys should have been working. Okay. I will be specific. If I had a timer for you guys for something, I will tell you. Okay. That was not your timer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no, we're not doing that. We're not hitting ourselves in the head with the board. Okay. What did we guys, what do we think about this? How many $10 bills are in 1,000? That doesn't tell me how many 10. So Ashton just said 900 plus 100 equal 1,000. That doesn't tell me how many 10s there are in there. You just came up with a random addition problem. Troy, what did you do? First graders, please be quiet. I cannot hear second grade. That's not what I asked. So you were on the right track when you said there were 10 hundreds or 10 tens in 100 and 10 hundreds in 1,000. Okay, did anybody else? Now, Riley, show me what you're doing. Show me what you're doing. So Riley, well, no, you had something else before, and for some reason you erased it. Riley was actually on a better track than anybody else because she looked like she was going 10, 20, 30, which would take her forever. Riley, that would have taken you forever and a half, but that was more on a better. So far, the closest was Mr. Troy, who said, okay, there are 10 tens equal 100, and then 10 hundreds equal 1,000. That's where you really needed to focus. Okay? So if you had 10 hundreds in 1,000, and you know each one of those hundreds is worth 10 tens, okay? So 10 hundreds in 1,000, let's see. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. And each one of those is worth 10 tens, right? Because we want to know how many tens are in it, right? Okay. Okay, now let's count how many tens we have. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 100 tens. There are 100 tens in 1,000. So you guys need to use what you know to solve what you don't. Was this big and scary once we broke it up like this? No. It wasn't big and scary. It was big and scary when you thought you had to go and do some fancy thing. All you needed to remember was there's 10 tens in 100. There's 10 hundreds in 1,000. Okay? 10 tens in 100, 10 hundreds in 1,000. Okay. All right. So there's 100 $10 bills. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, please clean off your stuff. If you are at home, you need to do 30 minutes of Zern. That's what all the kids here did. And have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later. Maybe, hopefully, you'll show up for writing.